Good evening and welcome to Blueprint Explosive Exclusive. I'm Madhavdas G. Viewers, in the last 4 days, there are 2 suspected terrorists who've been arrested from Uttar Pradesh and Haryana. In what comes as a major success in foiling sinister terror plots, while one of the terrorists having Al-Qaeda links was arrested on Sunday, another terrorist belonging to Babbar Khalsa International was held this morning. On Blueprint Explosive Exclusive today, we will look into both the arrests and uncover the entire terror plot layer by layer. Let's start with Abdul Rehman, who was arrested by a joint team of Gujarat and Haryana cops from Faridabad on Sunday. Cops foiled Rehman's bid to plant explosives in Ayodhya. Investigation into the terror plot has revealed some startling details, including the Al-Qaeda connection of the arrested suspect. His online activity, which reportedly includes interactions with extremist groups through social media, is being looked into. Sources have told Times Now that he was receiving instructions from a terrorist trained in POK. Here's what the investigation into the case has revealed. The first aspect is that Rehman was in touch with Al-Qaeda terrorist Abu Sufiyan. Abu Sufiyan sent handlers to hide grenades in Pali, Faridabad. 2 hand grenades and a detonator were buried on Bans Road. Abdul Rehman then came and retrieved the packet of explosives. We further learned that Rehman admitted that he knew how to make country-made pistols. There was a train ticket from Ayodhya to Delhi that was later recovered from Rehman. Abdul Rehman was also assigned the task of returning to Ayodhya, and agencies are now probing whether there was a sleeper cell involved in all of this as well. Now, politics has broken out over the arrest, while opposition is blaming the BJP government of failing to crack down on terror. As it is busy in politics of religion, the BJP's hurled the appeasement charge back at the opposition.
अगर रियल में आतंकवाद है तो इस सरकार को जवाब देना चाहिए कि हम पूर्ण रूप से फेल हैं, सिर्फ और सिर्फ धर्म की राजनीति करते हैं और उस धर्म में जो भ्रष्टाचार होता है उसको बचाने के लिए कहीं न कहीं इस तरह के एंगल ले लेते हैं।
इंडी अलायंस का एक भी नेता, भले राहुल गांधी, ममता बनर्जी या अखिलेश यादव, ने ये पकड़े गए आतंकवादी के खिलाफ क्यों नहीं बोला? क्योंकि ये इनको भटके हुए नौजवान समझते हैं, आतंकवादी को आतंकवादी नहीं बोलते। अखिलेश यादव ने तो अपने समय में अयोध्या और बनारस ब्लास्ट एक्यूज के खिलाफ जो कोर्ट के अंदर पैरवी रख दी थी कि इनको माफ कर देना चाहिए। कांग्रेस पार्टी 26/11 के वक्त में डॉजियर पाकिस्तान से खेलती थी। आज ये स्पष्ट है कि इंडी अलायंस वोट बैंक के नाम पे आतंकवादियों को भी सॉफ्ट समर्थन करता है, आतंकवादियों के खिलाफ नहीं बोलता है। इसीलिए इस इंडी अलायंस जो नेशनल सिक्योरिटी के लिए एक थ्रेट है, इसको देश की जनता ने ऑपोजिशन में रखा है।
All right, there are more updates coming in at the moment. Times Now access details of Abdul Rehman's remand note. The remand note is based on information gathered by the Haryana STF regarding the presence of highly radical extremists in Faridabad. The remand note mentions the suspect being a member of a proscribed outfit, ISK, and was in touch with an unidentified foreign handler. The accused, in fact, confessed about carrying a hand grenade to the team as well. Let's go across to Priyank for more on this. Priyank, it's very clear that this individual had on target and clearly, of course, Ayodhya, and the very fact that there were other terrorists, the fact that there were possibly sleeper cells is also being alluded to at the moment.
Yes, certainly, Madhav, but the biggest thing which the agencies are trying to probe is that whether Ram Navami was the target of these accused or not, because Ayodhya's Ram Navami is one of the biggest celebration there in the state of Uttar Pradesh. So a month before Ram Navami could happen, because on 6th of April, Ram Navami is scheduled, and we know that the suspect was trying to go back to Ayodhya on 4th of March, which was certainly a big worry for the investigating agency. The moment he was apprehended by the 2 joint agencies of Gujarat ATS and Haryana ATS, he accepted that he was having these 2 hand grenades, and what we have got to know that on one side of the hand grenade, which was of green color, which clearly showed it was made up in any ordnance factory, it was C/2, and the other side it was written Z. Now the biggest thing is that who were the other members of the sleeper cell, because that's a pattern on which the AQIS always work. They always keep a plan B, so there could be more individuals who could have tried to get this kind of weapon which can spread panic Two hand grenade with 2 pins, which is along with the detonators, is clearly showing, Madhav, that the target was Ram Navami because the suspect was about to go
Ram
back
Navami,
to
the target over there, but
March.
that's not the only case, because there's been another breakthrough, and this time it's Mahakumbh that has been the target. It's another active terrorist of the Babbar Khalsa International with alleged links to Pakistan's ISI, who was arrested from UP's Kaushambi district in the wee hours. The suspect, Lajar Masi, a resident of Amritsar in Punjab, and as per police, the suspect was working under Germany-based BKI operative Swaran Singh and was in direct contact with Pakistan's ISI. A significant cache of arms and explosives, including hand grenades and a foreign-made pistol, has been recovered from his possession.
बब्बर खालसा इंटरनेशनल एवं आईएसआई के मॉड्यूल का सक्रिय आतंकवादी लजर मसीह पुत्र कुलविंदर को कौशाम्बी से गिरफ्तार किया गया है। अभियुक्त का पूरा नाम लजर मसीह पुत्र कुलविंदर, निवासी ग्राम कुरलिया, थाना रामदास, अमृतसर, पंजाब है।
Let's take this across to our guest. With us is Dr. Kaushalkant Mishra, BJP spokesperson. Dr. Vikram Singh, former DGP UP, is with us. Arvind Kumar Jain is a former DGP of UP, as well as Kapil Srivastava, Samajwadi Party spokesperson. Let me start first with the importance of this. Arvind Kumar Jain, not one but two separate incidents in which terrorists have been nabbed. In one case, Mahakumbh is on the target. In another case, we are told Ram Navami is on the target. It's quite clear now that there is a pattern, and particularly in the state of UP, two terror plots simultaneously coming out is certainly a matter of great concern from the point of view of security.
Yes, you are absolutely correct. It's a matter of great concern. Several modules have been busted by ATS, STF in the past in UP also. And these two modules have come up. Gujarat ATS has done a good job by nabbing this person, Remand. ATS, STF, they are on the job. Whether it was he was planning a lone wolf attack or he has some associates also. Very soon we will have all the details. As far as this arrest is concerned, which has been done from Kokhraj, Kaushambi, it's another major achievement of Punjab Police and STF UP. And details will come out because very sophisticated weapons have been recovered from the possession of Lajar Masi. It's a very important arrest.
जी, and let me bring in समाजवादी पार्टी स्पोक्सपर्सन कपिल श्रीवास्तव. कपिल श्रीवास्तव, आपके पार्टी के कोलीग्स हैं जो कहीं ना कहीं कह रहे हैं कि ये सरकार की विफलता है. अगर टेरर अटैक रोकने में पुलिस कामयाब होती है तो इसे सरकार की नाकामी के रूप में कैसे देख सकते हैं?
देखिए, पहली बात तो यह है कि हमारी आर्म फोर्सेस, हमारी गुप्तचर एजेंसीज और जो हमारे पुलिस बल ने काम किया, मैं उनके हार्दिक स्वागत और बधाई देता हूं. क्योंकि ठीक बात आपने कहा कि अगर ये अटैक हो जाता और कुंभ के अंदर होता तो क्या होता, उसकी एक परिस्थिति थी. और ये अच्छी बात है कि नहीं हुआ, लेकिन इसमें कहीं दो राय नहीं है कि वो हमारी टेरिटरी के अंदर आ चुके थे, वो यहां तक पहुंच चुके थे. उनके इम्प्लीमेंट करने से पहले वो पकड़े गए, ये बेहतर है. लेकिन यहां तक वो पहुंचे, क्या इसमें ये नहीं समझ में आता कि कहीं ना कहीं चूक थी हमारी, कि क्या हम ऐन मौके पे पकड़ना चाह रहे थे? तो ऐसा तो है नहीं. कहीं ना कहीं अभी भी हमें चूक हो रही है, कोऑर्डिनेशन की कमी है. उन कमियों को और भी अच्छी तरीके से दूर किया जाना चाहिए, ताकि सोचने वाले के दिमाग से अगर कोई चीज निकलती है तो भारत के टेरिटरी में आने से पहले ही उसकी रोकथाम हो जानी चाहिए. अगर ये घटना कहीं घट जाती तो आप सोचिए, जहां 67 करोड़ लोगों का जो है वो कुंभ में स्नान करने की बात सरकार कह रही है, फिर क्या होता?
सर, घटना नहीं हुई वो अपने आप में बड़ी बात है, बट एनीवे, सिंस यू आस्क्ड द क्वेश्चन ऑफ द बीजेपी, कौशलकांत मिश्रा, वुड यू लाइक टू रिस्पॉन्ड टू द एसपी स्पोक्सपर्सन?
एसपी स्पोक्सपर्सन ने जो भी बोला, उन्होंने तो पुलिस की तारीफ ही की. पहली बार मुझे लग रहा कि एसपी स्पोक्सपर्सन ने कुछ ऐसा बोला जिसका मैं स्वागत कर सकता हूं. लेकिन जो एसपी के लोग इसके ऊपर राजनीति करने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं, तो मैं सिर्फ यही कहना चाहूंगा कि ये वही एसपी है जिन्होंने प्रयागराज में जब ब्लास्ट हुए थे, हाईकोर्ट में जब ब्लास्ट हुए थे, जब अलग अलग जगह प्रदेश में ब्लास्ट हुए थे, तो उन आतंकियों से केस वापस लेने के लिए उत्तर प्रदेश में जब समाजवादी की सरकार थी, उन्होंने कोर्ट में एप्लीकेशन दी थी, तो कोर्ट ने उनको डांटा था कि आप इनको सिर्फ केस क्यों वापस ले रहे हैं, इनको आप टिकट देकर के विधानसभा और राज्यसभा भेज दीजिए. तो समाजवादी पार्टी का कैरेक्टर ऐसा ही रहा है। लेकिन मुझे खुशी हुई कम से कम आज कपिल श्रीवास्तव ने हमारी एजेंसीज की तारीफ की, और विक्रम सिंह जी मुस्कुरा रहे हैं। इतने दिनों से मैं सुन रहा हूं हमेशा समाजवादी पार्टी ने पुलिस की एजेंसीज की बुराई ही की है। मुझे खुशी इस बात की है कि कम से कम कुछ तो पॉजिटिविटी आई, कि कम से कम वो तारीफ तो कर रहे हैं कि एजेंसीज हमारा काम कर रही हैं और बेहतर वर्क कर रही हैं।
जी, अगर एजेंसीज काम कर रही है तो कहीं ना कहीं कपिल श्रीवास्तव, क्या ये एक डायकोटोमी नहीं है? आप एक तरफ पुलिस की और प्रशासन की तारीफ तो कर रहे हैं, लेकिन अगर वो आप तारीफ कर रहे हैं तो उन्होंने अपना काम पूरा किया है और वही सरकार की भी जिम्मेदारी बनती है।
देखिए, मैं सबसे पहली चीज तो ये कह दूं कि सरकार, सेना और क्या बोलते हैं पुलिस, जो कुछ भी है वो हम सबकी है। ऐसा नहीं है कि वो किसी एक सत्ताधारी दल की है, ये तो है नहीं। और सतत प्रयास करते रहे। डीजीपी साहब भी पूर्व के हमारे दोनों बैठे हैं, अच्छे और ईमानदार लोग हैं। इन्होंने बहुत अच्छा काम उत्तर प्रदेश के लिए, बहुत अच्छी अपनी ड्यूटी सर्व की है। मैं उनको भी सैल्यूट करना चाहता हूं। लेकिन इसका मतलब ये नहीं है कि आप ही के शासनकाल में ऐसा हो रहा है। कोशिशें हमेशा से रही हैं, अभी भी अपग्रेड करने की जरूरत है। पहले इतनी अच्छी टेक्नोलॉजीज हमारे पास नहीं थी। क्रमबद्ध रूप से विकास होता है, उसमें आप सिर्फ अपनी पीठ ठोक लें या समाजवादी पार्टी को बदनाम करने की एक साजिश रच लें, उससे कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता। क्योंकि 8,000 से ऊपर मुकदमे आपने पत्थरबाजों पर से कश्मीर में उठाए हैं जब पीडीपी के साथ आप सरकार चला रहे थे।
Okay. I'm going to come to the political points, but let me just clarify this aspect of, the terrorists coming into the territory. Vikram Singh, would you like to respond to Kapil Srivastava? He is, of course, singing praises of you, and of course, the BJP spokesperson says rather uncharacteristic of the SP spokesperson, but leave that apart. The point being made by him is that, yes, the police have done their work, agencies have done their work, but he says our government should be strong enough so that such terrorists don't even think of entering Indian soil. Now, is that something that is practical given today's ground situation?
Madhav Ji, with the greatest of respect, it has come as a very welcome gesture on the part of Kapish Ji to praise us and the UP police. Extremely grateful for that. Let me tell you, whatever is the international best practices, UP is doing that. We are second to none. And make no mistake about it, respected Kapish Ji had mentioned that there should be a greater coordination. This, I would say, is the greatest example of coordination between the Gujarat ATS and the Haryana STF, the Punjab Police and the UP STF. You could see, for example, look at the sensational recoveries in the case of detonators, hand grenades, and in case of Masi, you would find the Takarov pistol made in Russia, 7.62 bore, detonators, grenades, and explosive powders. I mean, even before they could act, and look where he has come from. This man comes and manages to reach Kokhraj, Kaushambi. Many of us would not even know where Kokhraj is and where Kaushambi is, dot next to, very close to where the Sangam was held. It is a matter of great satisfaction that they were not able to succeed. But another cause of concern is that if they are able to reach here, and the proactive action taken by the police of 4 states, I would say that yes, we need to be the best a generation ahead of the terrorists. You mentioned sleeper cells. If the sleeper cells are active, it is a cause of major concern. And I think we need to do a bit more of censoring. And the person, Masi, had his Aadhaar card from Ghaziabad. He is a resident of Amritsar, escaped from police custody. If he was able to reach Kokhraj, well, that again is a matter that I think we need to censor. A constructive criticism is always welcome because that helps us to improve our professionalism. And I would say I respect what Mr. Kapish Ji has said, and there are sumptuous takeaways from what he has said. And of course, we are ever so grateful that the cases of the terrorists were withdrawn by the earlier governments. I was one of those against whom a murder case was lodged, as also my illustrious colleague, Mr. Brijlal, and 40 commandos of the STF. But that is history. The law ultimately took its own course. The case was withdrawn and everything was thrown to the dustbin.
No one appreciates the difficulties on the job. It certainly will not be easy. But I want to bring in Kaushalkant Mishra on 2 aspects. Kaushalkant Mishra, of course, on one hand, you have Kapil Srivastava says you tied up with the PDP government. Your track record there, of course, is a bit spotty, is his, of course, allegation. But there is also a larger fact which cannot be denied, that it is ultimately religious events, religious functions that are very clearly now on the target of these terror elements.
Madhav, in my opinion, this is because there is a little bit political patronization about these hardliners. That is the problem. If the political party coming out and speaking on the national media that they are criticizing the police, they are criticizing the agencies, they are criticizing the border security force. On the other hand, they are strongly standing with the stone pelters. We have seen in the Sambhal what the Samajwadi Party and other ND Gathbandhan did. They are always stand with those who are basically Reuters, but they are criticizing the police. We have seen, Mr. Vikram Singh has already said that when he was the DGP, I think he was suspended because one terrorist died because of some loo event, but he was suspended because he was
okay. We have limited time. I want quick response from Kapil Srivastava. Kapil Srivastava, we have just a minute left. Kapil Srivastava, आपकी पार्टी ने पॉलिटिक्स के लिए अपीजमेंट की और उसके वजह से इस तरह की सिचुएशन और स्थिति आज देश में दिखाई दे रही है. जवाब दीजिए बीजेपी का.
बहुत सीधी सी बात है कि अगर अपीजमेंट पॉलिटिक्स हम कर रहे होते तो फिर सरकार इनकी कैसे बन रही होती. धर्म के नाम पे सरकार ये चला रहे हैं, विकास कार्यों को इन्होंने पीछे दबा करके रखा है. लॉ एंड ऑर्डर की सिचुएशन को अगर आप सोचिए कि 4-5 प्रांतों द्वारा मिल करके किया जा रहा है, कोऑर्डिनेशन अच्छा, तो इसका मतलब ये नहीं है कि पंजाब में तो इनकी सरकार नहीं है. बावजूद इसके अगर कोऑर्डिनेशन अच्छा तो हमें अपनी एजेंसीज को सैल्यूट करना पड़ेगा कि उन्होंने अपने दम पर ये स्थितियां पैदा की हुई हैं. वरना हमें तो नहीं लगता कि सरकार ने किसी तरीके की इनको सुविधा अलग से दे रखी है. अगर दे रखी हो तो बताइए, और अगर दे रखी है तो रशिया की चीजें यहां कैसे आ जा रही, चीन के गन से एहतियात. यही मोदी जी थे जब इन्होंने पूछा था कि आरडीएक्स कश्मीर में कैसे चला आता है, तो अब इनको बताना चाहिए कि ये गन्स कहां से चली आ रही है. आखिर मोदी जी के ही प्रश्न को तो हमने आपको दोहराया है.
All right, and we will also say that terror should be above politics after all these debates. We'll have to leave it there. Unfortunately, that's everything is fair game when it comes to politics. But let's remember that when it comes to terror, they know no ideology, they know no political party, they know religion, no caste, no race. Ultimately, terror and terrorists target humanity, and that's something that all political parties would do well to remember. Thanks so much for joining us this evening. Kaushal Kant Mishra, Dr. Vikram Singh, Arvind Kumar Jain, as well as Kapil Srivastava.